I've had the privilege of working through it with a lot of people in the workplace, and many of them talk about the fact that their supervisor may not be as supportive as they'd like. And one of the things that I now understand is that most supervisors really don't know how to help. They've never been given the training, they don't understand. So what my suggestion is today is to coach up, which means to help your supervisor to learn how to help you. And there's three things in particular that you can do. The first one is help them to understand how they can support you in being successful in your job. They may never understand really what you're going through, but they can understand a directive like, if you put my instructions in writing, then I won't get confused. If you remind me about upcoming deadlines, then I'll be much more likely to be able to follow through. If you choose not to raise your voice when you're speaking to me, I will be able to respond better to you. Things like that that really are focused on you being a good employee, but also are directives to your supervisor to help you. The second thing that I'd recommend is that for yourself, think about what it is that helps you to be well at work. For some people, it means actually taking a break once in a while. You know, you have breaks that are worked into your schedule, but a lot of people keep plowing through. Take that break, go for a walk, be able to clear your mind. It may mean that you have to stop multitasking, that you should focus on one thing at a time and get it done and completed before you go on to something else. It could be something as simple as maybe fluorescent lights are distracting to you or a strain on you and asking that they be turned off and getting a lamp in your room. Think about what's useful for you, what you'll commit to, what you'll do differently in order to get along in the workplace in a way that's more successful but also healthier for you. And then the third idea is to really be able to say to your boss, if you think that I'm doing something wrong, here's a way you can tell me that I'll be able to hear you and I won't end up being triggered or feeling unduly criticized. Some people will say, you know, I don't like to be criticized in front of my peers. If you could give me feedback in a private place rather than in a public place. Some people will say, do you know, if I start to talk really fast, that may be a sign that I'm not well, and I'd like you to ask me to say something like, you don't seem to be yourself today, is there something that I can do? The point of all this is to understand that most people in the workplace don't know how to properly help you. Only you know what's going to work for you, and by you sharing these things with the people around you, you can make their life easier while you certainly improve your working situation.